Stoic Life Principle 13. Be ready to be thought of as ignorant. In economics, the theory of opportunity cost explains that the cost of doing one thing is what we give up in order to do that thing. This means, for example, the time someone spends on working is the time that person could have spent on doing something else, like cooking or taking a break. In order to do one thing, that person had to let go of doing another thing. In a similar way, living a spiritual life also has its own costs and sacrifices. We will discuss more about that in this principle. Sometimes in life, to be deeply occupied with one thing can mean letting go of many other things. There are people who dedicate their lives to work and sacrifice their social and family lives for it. And there are people who dedicate their lives to businesses and sacrifice their spiritual lives for it. In either case, making one choice generally involves letting go of the others, because we do not have unlimited time, energy or resources at our hands to do everything we want to do. If you are dedicated to living a spiritual life, the chances are you will not have the time or the energy to concern yourself with a lot of worldly matters. Most likely, your biggest concerns of the day will not be the scores of yesterday's football match or the latest celebrity scandal. The more time you spend on spiritual matters, the less time you will have for worldly matters, and in the same way, the more time you spend on worldly matters, the less time you will have for spiritual matters. This idea is similar to the biblical teaching that no man can serve two masters. Either he will hate one and love the other, or he will love one and despise the other. Because of this reason, Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught that we should be ready to disregard everything else that doesn't concern us, in order to pursue the things that truly concern us. We should also be ready to be thought of as ignorant in many things that don't directly relate to us. This means that, if you want to advance in the path of spiritual development, you must be ready to be thought of as naive and ignorant concerning many worldly matters. Epictetus also pointed out that we shouldn't be overly concerned with what other people thought of us in this regard, because their approval or disapproval can do nothing to help us advance in our paths. So, keep this principle in mind: there is an opportunity cost to everything we do. To be deeply occupied with one thing inevitably means letting go of many others. Therefore, be ready to be thought of as ignorant in things that don't concern you.